Hi guys, Mark Crossfield here, on course testing Callaway Bib Bertha, and we're testing the weight. Now this could be done with any club. I've just chosen this one because I've got it at hand. It's actually Coach Lockie's club, and I've put it in the most extreme draw setting. We're going to play a few holes and see how much this affects my natural shot shape. So really, how much of these moving weights on many drivers from different companies are really having an effect on your golf on the course or not. Let's get stuck in. So what I'm going to do on this first shot, this is not a tee shot where you should be hitting a driver. Second at Dawlish Warren. I'm going to try and take it over the trees on the left here, on the right. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit it. I'm not actually going to try and manipulate this club in any way for this first shot. And I'm going to see how much shape it puts in subject to where I hit it, and if I can hit this really narrow fairway, and then we'll do a few other tests as we go on. So let's see if I can hit the fairway. This is literally my first tee shot of the day, so I don't know if I'm hitting draw or fades particularly. Obviously with this setting, lots of people believe that all that's going to happen is you're going to hit a big draw. Shouldn't be hitting driver here, but I think it's a fun one to test it on over the edge of those trees. So I pulled that slightly up the left. Will it be short enough? No, that is straight in the hedge. So I'm going to do take two. I heeled that one, which is why it went left. There was no shape to that. So I'm not sure if any driver, draw bias or not, would have gone that far left with that. So I'm going to try one more, see if I can strike it. And I'm also going to try and not lose all my balls during this test as well, because shouldn't really be hitting driver off here. So again, I'm just going to hit my normal drive, but try and hit out in the middle. Yeah, same again, a little bit necky. That one's bouncing. We might find that one certainly more left than I would want it to go. But let's take it on a little bit more. Strikes let me down a little bit there. So first tee shot, one in the bush, can't find it. Second one did catch, not the fairway up the left. But again, this is a very tight driving hole. What was interesting with both of those is I hit them both out the heel. And this is an interesting point that I've found a lot with testing clubs. I am a CG tracker as a general rule, so by putting the weight in the heel of that club, it's moving that centre of gravity a bit more towards the heel, and I'm trying to find it, which is why then I'm going to the heel. So the weight didn't shape my shots, but on those two, we're going to hit more, definitely made me hit both from out the heel. Now I can't confirm that because I can hit them out the heel, obviously, as well, just with the CG in the middle. But interesting how I found the heel on both of those shots, but certainly more left than where it would be if I had the weight in the middle. Let's try this again. Got the weight still set all the way in the heel. Am I going to keep tracking that weight, or will I send one off straighter, or will I actually see some shape? Same similar drive, much more room, but down the right side is perfect line. This one. I caught that one out the toe, and that's heading down the right side. So absolutely no effect of the weight on that one. Should be fine, just up the right side. Let's get up there and check. Here we go, just up the right side. Take that. It's the toe strike that kept it out here. It didn't really curve back at all, which was interesting. The thing I'm finding hardest is to strike the club. I just feel that the centre of gravity is not where I'm used to having it. That's a fairway hit, and there was no curve on that one. Okay, one more drive then, trouble all the way up the left here. So I don't want this one going left. I am going to aim down the middle, just try and hit my normal shot. I'm not going to try and counter the weight in any way. Let's see if I can hit fairway. That's a pretty straight drive. If anything, fading slightly to the right. Let's get up there and see where that one's finished. But I certainly do feel like I can override that weight almost without thinking about it. There you go, interesting. On the course testing for me there, when I hit these ones on the range, I do find the weight has more of an effect, but I'm hitting like shot after shot after shot, but hitting a shot where I stop between, hit a second shot, and then come to a new drive, I think it has quite a different effect on it. I think the weight will have an effect for people, and it certainly had an effect where I felt like the sweet spot would be, which was then in turn changing my delivery, but not seeing massive changes in shape, kind of curvature, anything like that. I think the weights are great selling tools for companies, and I think people buy into them, but be careful with how much you think they could do or help your game. Unfortunately, it's all on you. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Periscope, all the normal social places. Also, come and visit my new website, markcrossfieldgolf.com. See you over there.